Hello, it's Phil from Golf Datatech coming to you on a wet and dreary January day. But I have some uplifting news. I can tell you that we have counted the numbers for 2020, and having been in a position back in May where we were 54% down, I can reveal a total value at the end of the year was only 10.7% down. Now, never normally celebrate a decline, but all things considered, I think that's been a pretty incredible turnaround. And actually not too far from our predictions that we put out there in March, where we were hoping, if we modelled it correctly, it was going to be about 15% down. So things really positive, I think, for the end of the year, with sales not being as dramatically down as we might have feared. Now, really, it's a tale of two halves, with the second half of the year having seen a massive bounce back, up 24%. But actually, that only tells you half the story, because there's a real mix between on and off course. On course was up, but it was only up 11% in the second half of the year. But the off course was up a massive 44%. Apparel was one of the main reasons for the difference, and you can see that on-course apparel was down 20%, whereas actually off-course it was up more than 26%. So a really different performance in the two retail channels. Four categories grew this year, astoundingly. Irons, wedges, bags and distance devices all increased in value versus 2019. Best performing is a close call. Both wedges and distance devices both did incredibly well. Wedges saw an increase in units, and that was the only category that did increase in units. So I think probably going to give it to the wedges for the best performance this year, although distance devices did very well. And unfortunately, the worst performing category was ladies' shirts. It was the worst in terms of value, in terms of ASP, and the second worst in terms of units, and that was only a pretty close run thing. Anyway, moving to 2021, hopefully things will be better once we get through this lockdown. I think there's still plenty of reasons to be optimistic. Golf is in a good place towards the end of the season, and if all goes well, I think we've got more opportunities to grow this year. So fingers crossed.